Hello everyone, welcome back to another Talon Tea video. Today I am bringing you another tea I got from the steeping room. This is 2011 Xiaguan FT Nanzhao Jin Ya Ra Pu'er. Naturally stored in Taiwan, Gong Fu steeping is recommended. Yada yada. Alright, so getting straight to the website, 25-gram sample, which I have here today, is only $6. Whole tuo is $28. That is something nice I've noticed with these factory teas that are semi-aged, mid-aged, whatever you want to call it, is very reasonable prices. 200 gram tuo, $28. 25-gram sample, $6. Can't really beat it. So to the description, product, dry leaves are dark olive green and kind of choppy. Notes of sweet plum on the nose, hint of sweetness to come in the infusion. Once steeped, this tea is smooth and rather sweet, which is a bit out of character for a Xiaguan tea. Some woody strength comes in, and persistent sweetness brings the mind to dark sugars and fruits. Excellent tea for the price. Yeah, I've been wanting to try more factory teas and more aged and semi-aged teas. I don't know what this constitutes as. Some people tell me this would be like mid-aged or semi-aged. I don't know what's considered aged, how old it is, or do you still consider this kind of fresh? I don't know. 2011 seems pretty aged to me, but I typically drink pretty fresh stuff. Most of the stuff I drink is under 5 years old, so yeah, this is all new to me. There's that wash. It was at boiling. What's this smell like? It smells nice. Definitely smells like a raw pour with some age on it. There is a bit of a sweet note in there, and there is, I don't know, kind of a woody smokiness. You can definitely tell it is a raw pour as opposed to the show, not just by the color, but by the smell as well. Going straight in with that first steep, we'll do, I don't know, 10 seconds. My wash was a little long. I was wrapped up in speaking. But, yeah, so far so good. It doesn't have any off scents. It smells kind of what I expect at this point from these Xiaguan, like 2010 to like, or maybe like 2009 to like 2012 teas that I've had up to this point. I think I've had 3 or 4. And I think I have like 3 or 4 more to do, maybe even more. I grabbed like a ton of samples of them from the steeping room. I was looking for a certain age range, and the steeping room happened to have a lot in that range. So maybe that is a good range. I want to say TDB is who suggested it. When you're getting into factory teas, they suggested this age range. And when I looked it up, the steeping room had like a dozen. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, decent smell. It smells how I expect these teas. So woody, kind of damp basement, kind of some slight sweetness, some slight hints of vegetal that, you know, you could tell once upon a time it was stronger, but now it's worn off. Color-wise, looks pretty nice. Kind of a lighter orange. I imagine it'll deepen as I go, but there's not too much floaties in there or anything. They mentioned the leaves being choppy, but I feel like for most tuos, maybe it's, and maybe all these factory teas so far, the leaves to me seem pretty choppy, especially compared to like the fresher raw stuff I get where the leaves are very whole. Alright, 2011 Xiaguan FT Nanzhao Jin Ya Ra Pu'er Tuo. Gonna taste that first steep. I like it. It still retains a fair amount, I feel, at this point, of its raw pour, I don't know, vibe. Like, it still has a little bit of the astringency, a little bit of the greenery, a little bit of that, like, bitter, sour rawness that they have. Having said that, it is still a lot milder than it normally would be for a fresh raw. Very thick body on it, which I really love. a little bit of that smoky, woody taste, but it's not like too strong, not too basementy. You know what I mean? Um, I like this one very much, actually. Um, I think my issue with a lot of these is a lot of these mid-aged, and I don't know if it's just Xiaguan or just the mid-age in general, the raw pours, they all just kind of have the same basement, like moist, damp basement, like wood vibe. Um, which isn't really my thing. If it's your thing, that's fine, but I think I found I don't prefer it. Um, this one does have that, along with a bit of like an ashy, smoky taste, as well as what I feel is a fair amount of retained like raw pour character. It's not overpowered by the age, if that makes sense. And I did let it cool off quite a bit just because I don't like drinking it super hot, so that might have affected the texture. I find when tea cools off, it tends to thicken a little, but very nice thick body on this one, which I really enjoy. I always love a thicker tea rather than a thinner one. There's that second steep, as you saw, went for, I don't know, roughly about 10 seconds once again. That was at boiling. Definitely got some more color to it. A little bit of a haze to it, but overall still quite see-through. Looks nice. Alright, here is that second steep. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I like this one. This one has a lot of character to it for sure. It's not just the aged debasement woody funk that a lot of these so far seem to have. This one has a little bit extra. Definitely has some astringency and slight bitterness that I typically associate with a fresher raw pour, but I kind of like it. It works for this. And there is that slight lingering sweetness as well. And then very soft, smooth, round mouthfeel that the astringency kind of breaks at the end. And then, yeah, that woodiness, a lot of those fresh notes that I'm getting. Yeah, overall, this is a really nice tea, especially for the price. This definitely more, I think, lines up with my personal tastes over quite a few of the other aged raw pours I've had up to this point. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, or leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.